Welcome back. For many in mid-Missouri and across the state, today was the first day of archery season.
Well, each year, the Missouri Department of Conservation collects samples from hunters to test for chronic wasting disease in the white-tailed deer population.
Now, CWD is deadly in deer and continues to spread, too. ABC 17's Chris Bryant spoke with the Missouri Department of Conservation on what scientists are learning about the disease.
Overall, the deer population is really is doing great here in the state of Missouri.
Hunting is not for everyone, but in many parts of Missouri.
Each year we have about 500,000 deer hunters that purchase license in the state of Missouri.
Last year, hunters in Missouri harvested over 295,000 deer in the state. Chad Smith with the Missouri Department of Conservation says with the start of archery season, hunters will once again be asked to submit samples for testing for chronic waste disease.
It gives those hunters multiple opportunities to get their deer sampled around the state.
As you can see by this map from the Missouri Department of Conservation, Sheraton County is one of those counties to the north that are in those mandatory test sites coming this November.
Since 2010, we've had just under 300 deer that have tested positive. That's from over 230,000 samples.
Lucas Bond encourages hunters to provide samples outside of the mandatory testing period in those mandatory counties.
We're really just asking hunters to get your deer tested. Once you harvest your deer during archery season, firearms deer season, we just encourage that because it helps us manage the deer population here in the state and help us manage this disease. We just don't want to make it get out of control. We just want to be on top of it.
And we want to make sure we keep it that way. That's one of the main goals of the CWD monitoring and management plan is to try and keep that prevalence rate low and to detect where the disease may show up next.
Hunters who submit their harvest for testing help officials get a more accurate look at the current health of the deer population. In Columbia, Chris Bryant, ABC 17 News.